Can books really replace mentors? Bill Gates is the co-founder of Microsoft, one of the most richest and influential people in the whole world. And he's famous of doing this reading vacation, where he goes for a long vacation just to read books, where he goes undisturbed by anyone. And these are the times where he really immersed himself into this different world of his. And he reads 50 books a year, which equates to roughly 1 book per week. I think that's an amazing feat. And he religiously takes notes on any book he reads. For example, every chapter he will take notes down on his book. Just like what I see my favorite influencer, Vivi Yusuf, when she reads something, she would turn to the back pages of the book where there are empty pages and she will start to write notes on it. When you finish the entire book and start to write notes, sometimes you may miss out certain things that seem important to you at the point of time of your reading. Every chapter you read, just take down what are the key points that you learned. He would share all his books that he recommends on the Gates Notes, where his book recommendations usually focus on things that bring value, such as awareness on climate change, education, healthcare. The goal of reading is basically to work less and achieve more. Work half as much but achieve twice the results. That is the power of leveraging knowledge. Mark Cuban explains that the reason why he has a jet waiting at LAX airport is so that he could spend more time reading instead of waiting for the plane to arrive. He keeps his $50 million jet so that he could read more. In general, Mark Cuban reads 3 hours a day. Can you imagine that? 3 hours. Sometimes I just watch Korean drama for 3 hours a day and I cannot imagine what kind of productivity he's going through. While he's busy running his business and managing his investments, he believes that reading is essential to make key decisions, smarter decisions. Why? Basically, you are leveraging based on other people's experiences that they share on books. Perhaps you are interested in setting up a coffee chain business. And when you read books that come for people in this area, when you gather different people's point of view about setting coffee businesses, you know what is the best practice of doing that and what are the things you should avoid when you set up a business. Is giving books really give you that competitive edge for you to stay ahead of the curve. Use books to help you to grow, make smarter decisions, and make better business strategies in whatever businesses you're doing. When Elon Musk was asked how he started SpaceX, the answer was simple. Did you know that he didn't even have a base or some experience in building spacecraft? His past experience was setting up PayPal, which is a financial payment tool. He just said, I read a lot of books. I just read more on rocket science. And this shows that books can be like a mentor. You don't really need a physical mentor sitting beside you, guiding you how to build rockets. The authors are not really that person, but they can really guide you in knowledge and teach you, just like a mentor would. Elon Musk shares the 7-book Foundation Science series is the one that inspired him to start SpaceX. Basically, it is about the collapse and the rebirth of vast interstellar empire in the universe of the future. And the lesson he drew from this book series is you should try to take a set of actions that are likely to prolong civilization and minimize the probability of a dark age and reduce the length of a dark age if there is one. What an amazing insight to the future. Not his idea, basically reading the ideas of others and taking it into action. This clearly shows that books are like mentors. The authors do not necessarily need to be there in person, but the knowledge they provide can teach you just like a mentor would. Especially useful when you like self-paced learning. You can learn at your own pace in your own free time. Books allow you to deep dive into topics without the constraint of scheduling meetings with your mentor. Maybe you have a busy schedule, maybe your mentor has a busy schedule. Sometimes mentorship doesn't really work in such a strict setup. So let me know what works for you and put down in the comments below. I hope to see you in my next video.